GTA 4 Wanted Level Challenge, AA Gamer for Life. Okay, so the challenge is basically get to the airport, drive in there with a bike or a car, and start the Wanted level. 4 stars, and lasts for 10 minutes. You can switch as many cars as you have to keep going. No camping, and no armor vehicle. Okay, so any regular vehicle you want to use or motorcycle is totally cool. You got to keep the wanted level going. You can't find an alley or a parking garage and just sit there. You have to stay moving, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so this one is a fail. First video was a win, and the next 3 videos are wins too. But there's some exceptional driving in here, and I did my damnedest to try to beat this wanted level, but 14 minutes is the max. It used to be 3 minutes to lose the wanted level. I upped it to 4, and it's the same rules I did myself. I broke 14 minutes, and I made a classic mistake at the end, and it's a fail, but I went ahead and decided to make this video anyway. Okay, so I start off over at the safe house in the northern part of Algonquin. I can pronounce that right. Playboy Playboy's ex crib there. There's parked 2 cars out there. I got a Buffalo, an FBI Buffalo, and this I don't know if it's a PMP 600 or something like that. Anyway, it's a pretty nice car. It handles pretty well considering for Grand Theft 4. But anyway, I used to start off using the Buffalo, and then I'm like, well, let me try this car, and I get some pretty good luck with it. Okay, now the challenge is you got to keep moving. You can switch cars as many times as you like. You can shoot while you're driving, and you can shoot while you're in between vehicles to stay alive. But it's not about a firefight as far as shooting it out with the cops. There will be times where you got to shoot, which is fine, but you don't want to be there for a few minutes doing that. So that's what that's all about. It's very possible you may find yourself getting out of the airport and almost losing the wanted level, but then you may have to circle around to where the police are to keep the red ring going. Okay, I would like to try to work in some unique jumps in with this challenge, but I mean, it's not anything that I'm going to be pressed about. If you can get a jump in there, great. If you can't, then you can't. That's just the way it is. But I would like to see you try to get at least to 2 islands, if not 3. But if you wind up just being in this this one island, then that's fine as well. Basically, it's just about keeping the action going for 10 minutes, doing whatever it is that you have to do to keep going. This is something that you would most want to try to avoid, getting blocked up against the sidewalk with police just bashing you. The last thing you want to do is get them out of the car shooting at you. Oh yeah, run your ass over. Alright, looks like it's time to find a new vehicle. I actually tried doing this in the Battle of Gay Tony as Lewis. I had a couple of FBI Buffalo stashed, and I drove down to the airport, but I don't know if they stepped it up. And you most likely want to avoid doing that as well. I don't know what I was looking at when that happened, but I was like, damn, that's going to slow you down almost every time. Yeah, windshield cannon, bashing into a barrier, not going to be good for the car. Alright, car's taking some serious damage here. But it's all good. We're still moving. I will have to get another car here shortly, but
Not fucking funny.
okay. Shoot him. Jack his car. Yeah. Bash the door off. That was like a textbook 180 right there. Turn that annoying siren off. Okay, so we made it to the second island. And basically going to juke and jive around this northern part, try to get over to the safe house to get the FBI Ranger, Buffalo.
Fuck this shit.
Okay, so there's my car, and there's no cops on me right at the moment, so I can get in this one without getting too shot up. Okay, so my goal is to get over to the other island. Okay, there will be a police barrier to bust through, so be ready for that. Okay, I was a little worried about losing the wanted level there. Odds are when I got close to the bridge that would have moved the circle over, but nevertheless.
Next time, stay out of my way.
And bust through that with no problems. Okay, so when I'm doing this, I got a kitchen timer right there. I start it as soon as I start the video, and when we get to 10 minutes, I'll pause the game, look at the thing that let you know that I made 10 minutes. Okay, I was getting close to losing the wanted level there, and of course I had another minute here, so this is where I make a classic mistake, and I pay the price for it. Could have got a win here, but I ended up getting a fail instead. Okay, now you need to pay attention to your your wanted level ring here. Alright, if your ring is like covering the whole northern part of the area, then obviously you need to head to the south side of the town. Okay, so I broke 10 minutes now. And I think I forget to hit the pause button here. Here we go. Okay, now there's a little bit at the northern part of this tip that's outside of the ring. So I'm going to try to head that direction, hopefully. Alright, I don't see any red circles up there, but I think I cruised by the police station, which is a big mistake, but anyway. Okay, so I just hit the pause for a second there, and then I was noticing that my red ring is all over the top area, so there's no way to lose the Wanda level up here. So I gotta head south, and I don't have enough time to switch cars here, so I'm gonna just have to go for broke. And I'm definitely paying attention to my time. And after I get past 14 minutes, I'm just gonna stop the video. And what do you know, I do get a jump in here too. Not enough to make it to the expressway, and it certainly didn't help my vehicle out any. So that did not help in any way. I lost precious seconds during the little jump, and then it messed up my car to the point where it wouldn't drive. So now I gotta be on foot looking for a vehicle, and that's gonna just kill me on the time here. Okay, so if you got a Desert Eagle or the SMG is better to run with. You can still sprint with the rifle, but it's not as fast. Okay, so I got like a minute and 20 seconds here before this is not going to work, so I'm just going for broke here. And I see an area outside of the red ring, and I should have went for it, but there was like a little area next to this warehouse area that was kind of in the clear, but I didn't account for cops being on the ground. See, right here in front of me, I can see a little daylight outside of the ring, and I'm like, all right, I can just cruise up here in the parking lot, get out of the ring. But then, of course, there's cops on the ground. Or the cops up there, whatever. But if I would have kept heading south, I might have made it. So it's like 13:20. I'm like, oh man, I gotta try to do this, and it just ain't gonna happen. It was a very good, valiant effort, but came up short on this challenge. Okay, the next three are wins, and I actually do the last one as Johnny on the bike, and that was a pretty epic challenge right there. I could see daylight past there, but we're starting to break 14 minutes, and unfortunately, it's not going to happen. All right, AA Gamer for life. We will see you on the next one. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.